Hi, dear lovely audience. This is Shagur Ahmed once more before yourself. So, today I will talk about an important topic which is very much common, and some of my students ask me this question again and again. So, what is the question? Yes, definitely. What is the question? The question is it necessary to be a student of university level to speak English? Or is it necessary to be a student of English department to be fluent in English? Do you understand me? So, is it necessary to be a student of university level if you wish to speak in English? Or if is it necessary to be a student of English department if you wish to speak in English? Yes, the question is like that. But the answer is not like that. Answer is no. You should not to be a student of a public university level or university level. Yes, of course. Or you should not to be a student of English department to be fluent in English. Of course, the answer is no. So what should you do? Yes, of course, what I said in my previous videos. If you think you need to speak in English, you need to be fluent in English, that time your passion, your dedication, your sacrifice, your labor is mandatory here. Otherwise, nothing is necessary here. So, how can you think that you need to speak English and for that reason you should try to be a student of a university level? No, university level is not mandatory here. You can be a student of class 1, 2, 3, or you can be the student of intermediate level, SSC level, or you can be the student of honors master's level. Even though you could not be a student, it doesn't matter. If you know the English alphabet, if you can read out the text, that time definitely you could be fluent. There is no way, I guarantee there is no way. It just depends on your practice, it just depends on your passion, it just depends on your dedication or labor, understand? So sometimes some of my students they ask me, brother, if I wish to speak in English, if I be fluent in English, that time what should I do? I have to, is it necessary to be a student of English department in honors level? This is the funny question. In university level, those students who are studying in the English department, they could be better in some cases. But they will be fluent if you think about in that way, that would be the wrong answer. Understand? That would be the wrong assumption. In university level, English is totally different. All the students are studying their academic subject in English. All the courses are they have to read out in English. There is no Bengali medium. In some cases, some of the students they can prefer for their medium in Bengali, but this is the mandatory job for all students. They have to read out their text in English. They have to give the answer in English. They have to write down the script in English. If the teacher delivered the lecture in their classes, they will definitely have to deliver their speech in English, and a student have to ask the question in English and have to answer the question in English. So how funny. The question is it necessary to be a student of English department or English language or literature? You could be a student of public administration, you could be a student of sociology, you could be a student of journalism. Even though what I did in my student life, I was the student of mass communication and journalism department. I did my graduation from the University of Chittagong. This is one of the lovely university where I changed my mentality. Understand? So yes, in some cases, this such kind of department or this university can help you to change your mentality. If I studied in my village school or colleges, that time my mentality will never not like that. What I said, I mean, you guessed me. But whenever I studied myself in the university level, that time I get a good circle, I get a good teachers panel. They help me a lot to change my mentality. They help me, they rebuild myself, what I said. Do you understand me? So this is the myth and this is the wrong assumption and this is the wrong statement which is very much popular in our society, that if you wish to speak in English, if you need to learn English, if you wish to speak in English, if you wish to fluent in English, that time you should study in English department. But I never agreed with that statement. Understand? I'm totally reverse. And what I did and what I said in my previous videos, that you need just practice, you need your just dedication, sacrifice, you need just labor. If you think you need to learn English, that time your thinking, your way of thinking, your circle, friend circle, or your way of your speaking have to be in that specific language. If you can carry on that, there is no doubt that you will be fluent. Do you understand me? I hope you guys have understood me. So the question is common, the answer is very much funny. So, my dear lovely viewers, what I said, your dedication, your passion. I said again and again, and without practice, it will never be possible. So, the more you practice, the more you will be fluent. It's not your mother tongue, what I said in my previous videos. It's just a language. Even though you could be a student of Bengali department, but if you never practice Bengali in a proper way, with the right pronunciation, with the right intonation, you will never able to speak in Bengali fluently or clearly. Understand? So language is an art. Whenever it will be art, just think about that. If you be fluent, if you know your audience properly, if you can communicate with this language properly with your audience, that time you will be a good communicator, you will be a good speaker, good orator, or something else. Understand? So language is an important thing. It's just like an weapon. If anyone hit you, you will just try to say something. No, if anyone hit you, if you can exchange your voice with that specific person in a that specific statement, he will just shocked. Understand? You will just be shocked. There is no way. So language is an strong weapon. There is no doubt. Yes, and it's an art. So I think you guys have to practice a lot. And if you think you should learn English, that time your dedication, your passion, your sacrifice is mandatory.